Well, hello guys, welcome to the corner, where we talk about anime, manga, and everything in between. And today, we're going to be talking about Little Witch Academia, episode 23. And yes, I will be explaining my hair once we start this review. So shall we get this started? First off, you guys are probably, even though you guys are probably used to my hair being all messy and stuff like this, it's never really been to this point of mess. Unless I'm trying to do an evil corner bit. The chlorine in the water I was swimming in yesterday apparently doesn't work well with my hair right now. And it's not nice, okay? It's not nice. Makes me sad. So, without further ado, in this episode of my, I want to say My Hero Academia because it's a Little Witch Academia. Little Witch Academia, My Hero Academia, I've kind of stopped doing that. But in this episode of Little Witch Academia, we hit a point where everybody's out looking for Akko because Akko has not returned to the school. This is pretty much a very dramatic heartstring pulling situation, but we do learn that Chariot is not an evil person and she didn't intentionally mean to do what she did, and that is the best thing to learn about a character that you've always thought was good. Turns out she did something evil, but she was tricked into doing it by Croak. So Croa, I don't know exactly how she said it, but she said it so many times, I thought I got it down. It didn't work. But Chariot ended up getting tricked by her, and that's why she ended up stealing magic. Diana figured this out along the way, but she went up to Chariot and said, "You are Chariot. Why are you hiding it? What's going on?" And she ends up telling her every little bit of detail needed that Diana was looking for. So Diana now understands exactly what happened, except she doesn't know that she was tricked. Chariot was tricked into using that ability, and and Crooks has been doing this from the very beginning. And the other thing I did find out, though, that I was wondering about, and I think I need to go back into my videos to find out when I'm talking about this, because I swear I talked about this in one of my videos, but about that moon and the cross mark in it. I've always wondered why that moon had a cross mark in it, and I'm just like, maybe it's animated preference for the moon or something like that, but there's a reason behind it. Like it's been there the whole time. It's one of the pieces of the mystery. Everything that we ever needed to know is literally just been in this anime, hidden somewhere, like little tidbits of Easter eggs that you don't really realize that are Easter eggs until they've been given out. But if you paid really close attention and saw these insignificant details, you'd probably be like, I wonder what it is. I wonder why that is. Will we know what's going to happen with this? Is that actually going to be explained? Why does the moon have a plus sign in it? What is going on with that moon and the plus sign? Yeah, I was wondering that for the longest time. And this episode finally tells us why there is a plus sign in the moon. Chariot made the plus sign in the moon with her rod, and that's why she no longer has a rod. And that's why the shiny rod was given to Akko. And Akko's at that point where she needs to figure out the last, how to use the last seal before Crocs finishes up her little design of a thing to forcefully open this gate as well. So, not only do we get to find out that Chariot's not evil, she was just tricked, we also get to figure out that Chariot feels guilty, extremely guilty for everything that ended up happening because of her ignorance. We also learned that why the moon has a plus mark in it, which I was wondering for the longest time. And we figure out that Diana finally tells Akko, I envy you, you will have the most powerful magic of them all, and I just didn't know how to deal with that, and honestly, we've become great friends now, and I want you to know, and I want you to have my card to finish up your collection pretty much. I think that's what she did. Not really, like, it seemed like she was giving her the card to finish up her card collection, because that was the one card that Akko was missing out of her collection, and the one thing that she was looking for the most part. So everything's kind of starting to come together, and we're starting to learn a whole bunch of different stuff. And Chariot also ends up going up to Crooks to stop her from doing what she's doing, instead of trying to get Akko back on her feet and getting her to figure out things in a quicker manner, because she's not figuring it out quick enough at this moment, and Crooks is going to force things open at this point in time. There was a lot of detail that ended up going into this episode, and there was a lot that was explained as well that we had seen throughout the anime but didn't quite understand. The whole situation where if you were looking into the crowd in the first place, you would see Diana sitting in the crowd next to Akko. Well, a few people down from Akko, but still there, and is the explanation why she lost her magic, which a lot of people figured out a while back, but it was just one of those things. Why this all got explained. These last episodes explained a whole bunch of the past of these characters, and explained away a lot of situations that we may or may not have had questions about. The moon was my biggest thing. I'm sorry, that moon, I was extremely curious about that moon. I know I never made mention of it after I mentioned it that one time, but I was seriously curious about that moon. She was really powerful too. Wow. But yeah, so at the next episode, we're going to be seeing Crooks versus Chariot, and we're going to see exactly how this battle is going to pan out. Whether Akko is going to be able to come into play, do something about it, or say something to make things better. I don't know. It just depends on what ends up happening in the next episode, and I can't wait to see it, because I can't wait to have more mysteries unraveled. Because I'm excited to know what happens next. As Akko's back into a situation where she's happy again, and happy to think that things are going well now, and knows that she can easily be able to get back her power if she tries hard enough. And hopefully Akko does, but at the same point in time, I don't know what's going to happen with the fact that Akko ends up not being able to fly, whether the spores actually affected her when it comes to flying or not, because it's supposed to take out completely their ability to fly ever again, but and limit magical ability for a bit. We've seen that with Chariot. Chariot can't fly anymore. So can Akko fly? Will she be able to relearn how to fly? Will she be able to bring back that ability, is my thought right now. And will she be able to uncover that last word and be able to open up the gate of magic once again and fill the world with magic once more? I guess we're just going to have to find out within the next few episodes of Little Witch Academia, aren't we? So, until next time, you guys, I hope you guys have a great day and a fun one.